So I wasn't gonna do this. I wasn't gonna do this. At least not today. I wanted to see tomorrow games and then do one. But I had no choice to me. So today, so last night, actually, my team won. The Saints won. So we are now divisional champs for the fourth consecutive year in a row. I'm proud, I'm happy. But I'm gonna be honest, dead ass, I wanted it, but I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't really care. I don't care that we won the division again. I don't care. That shit don't mean nothing every time we get into the playoffs, and that shit don't mean nothing now. I think we're the best team in the league, especially when we're healthy. When we're healthy, it's no team that I feel like will beat us, like at all, like nobody. I don't give a shit. Line them up, they don't get their ass whooped. Like, I do not see it. We could run the ball. We ran it all last night. The fact that we ran the ball for all of our touchdowns, we had like 6 touchdowns off of runs. We didn't even try to throw the ball in the end zone. So, and we barely had our receivers really. So, I think when we have everybody healthy and ready to go, this is how much. I don't think nobody could beat us. I think we're the best team in the league. We could run the ball. We could, throw it to the standards that we need to throw it. Get big plays when we need it. And then defense. The defense, when they're healthy, they're the best in the league. I mean, that's goes beyond, the obvious. But yeah, I think we're the best team in the league, man. So we eliminated one of our pain in the asses the last couple of years, the Vikings, away from we eliminated them from playoff contention last night, which is also a nice thing. So the only 2 teams that I look at now and say, maybe they could beat us. Maybe they could beat us. I don't really fear Chicago. Defensively, maybe, but again, we're healthy. I don't really think Mr. Trubisky could really beat us. So, only teams I fear, I don't fear anybody though. That's the crazy part. I don't really fear anybody. I guess the Rams. I know people gonna be like the Packers. The Packers gonna get their ass whooped tomorrow night, and we're gonna see how this really plays out because the Packers are not physical, man. Like I continue to tell people this shit. Packers are not physical. They're not a physical team. When they are down and they got to throw the ball all day, Tennessee really doesn't have a pass rush. Like, we have a pass rush or we have a defense. And plus, I think Tennessee's going to do what the coach did to the Packers. They're going to run the ball and control the clock and pretty much make Aaron Rodgers and the Packers actually have to play from behind, which is, I don't think the Packers are a good behind team. I think they're really good at when they get the lead, then they know what to do. They're going to keep the pace going and everything like that. But when they're down, they're not a good team. I think we've seen too many examples. And of course, if you just play some defense on their receivers, you're going to shut their ass down. Like, it's pretty obvious. I mean, the Panthers almost came back last week against their ass. Like, the Panthers have nobody right now on a team. They don't have Christian McCaffrey. They don't have nobody. So Tennessee gonna be physical with their defense, and that's what I want to see. If their defense can stand up to that running back, if they can stand up to Derrick Henry and do something, okay, maybe I'm a little fearful of the Green Bay Packers, but I ain't really that fearful of the motherfuckers, to be honest with you. AJ Brown, Corey Davis, like. Tennessee gonna have a ball on the motherfuckers tomorrow. They gonna blow. I think Tennessee actually could blow them out. To be honest with y'all, I think Tennessee could blow their ass out. I don't really feel like Green Bay is really that good. I think y'all continue to play this. Oh man, Green Bay's the best team in the league. Green Bay hasn't played any fucking body the last couple weeks. Like, look who the fuck Green Bay has played. Who the fuck has Green Bay played? They haven't played nobody in real contention of anything. They haven't really played nobody. So when they really play somebody that can really physically just dominate their ass, they are not going to win. And the reason why they beat us is because, really be honest, Taysom Hill fumbled the fucking ball. We were actually driving. We were going to tie the game and pretty much go into overtime. If we got the ball first, they wasn't stopping Alvin Kamara in that game. You think they're going to stop him now? You think they're going to stop him now? I hear this shit all the time like, nobody wants to go to Lambeau. I don't think the Saints want to go to Lambeau. Did you not see what the fuck we did to the Vikings yesterday? And Green Bay has nowhere near that type of defense. Not even close with those types of guys. So if Latavius Murray and Taysom Hill could hold on to the ball and Alvin Kamara could play his ass off, and then Drew Brees just needs to be Drew Brees pretty much. Just don't fuck up. Don't throw picks. I mean, the receivers got to catch the fucking ball in the wind. That's about the only thing I'm worried about. Like, if they can catch the ball in the wind. But other than that, I mean, our defense, when they're healthy with Marcus Williams and everybody, you know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing what the rookie Zach Braun can do maybe next week or maybe in the playoffs, because now he might have to step up a little bit more because now Quan Alexander's out for the rest of the year. I hope he gets have a speedy recovery, man. I hope he comes back next year ready to go. But I don't really fear anybody. I guess the Rams, if I had to say. Because I really don't think Seattle's not really that type of physical team. Like, they're not physical at all. Defensively, I don't really fear Seattle's defense. They just in the same box as Green Bay. I don't fear their defense. Washington got a defense, but they don't really have an offense. Like Washington's got a defense, but they ain't got an offense. Seattle's got an offense, but they ain't really got a defense. Green Bay's got a finesse offense, but they don't really have a physical defense. The Rams have a defense, and they got an offense, but if Jared Goff doesn't really if they don't open up the playbook for Jared Goff, you keep that running game kind of like the Vikings. They're play action. They run the ball, try to control clock, and then they're going to hit you with the big play over the top. They don't really have no other alternative but that. And then try to get their defense as much rest as they can. That's why they run the ball. That's why they do play action, just like the Vikings. So if we kind of shut down their running game and make Jared Goff beat us through the air, I don't really think they got that many receivers, top-tier receivers like that Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp. They do what they do, but if our defense is healthy and playing like we're playing, I don't really think that Jared Goff is going to have that type of effect. So I don't really fit the Rams. I mean, their defense, but that's about it. If everybody played the right way. And plus, by the way, if the Rams end up anywhere, you know, we got to win. We got to win next week. The Rams beat Seattle, then we got to win next week because the Rams will have a better record than we would to take the 2 seed. I don't know how that shit worked, but it's that shit. Arizona, I don't really fear Arizona either. Arizona's got Kyler Murray and D-Hop, and after that, Kyler Murray's short as fuck. He's quick as fuck. And that will be who we play against if we do play. So, I mean, he's small, and he's just like Jalen Hurts. But we have enough tape on him to kind of... Well, Jalen Hurts is bigger, but we have enough tape on Kyler Murray. He's played the last couple of years. We actually played Kyler Murray last year in a dome. And I think we held up pretty well against that dude. But, I mean, like I said, he got DeAndre Hopkins. He got Larry Fitzgerald. So, I don't know. That might be an interesting matchup. That's going to be our first matchup if we do get the second seed. But if Green Bay kind of do waver in the Tennessee game and somehow Green Bay could beat them, I mean, Chicago beats them in Chicago week 17, then we're pretty much good. We get the number 1 seed. We win, and we beat Carolina next week in Carolina. Tennessee beats Green Bay this week, Sunday night, and then Chicago beats Green Bay in Chicago. We'll be the number 1 seed. We beat Carolina next week. So we'll have time to fall by. Which makes me think, if Green Bay loses tomorrow, do we play everybody? And that's taking a risk because we get banged the fuck up left and fucking right, man. We get injured quick. And I don't know, man. That's a tough one. Do we play? That's a hard one. Damn. Do we play next week? Do we play all our starters next week? I mean, maybe Drew Brees needs a little bit more reps. So I don't know. Maybe play him in the first half with the real starting O-line. Get him more reps. Get him ready for the playoffs because regardless of not, you're gonna have to play eventually. And that's another thing. I think the bye weeks have been fucking us up because I don't know. Drew might need another. You know, I don't know. We might have to play the wild card. I think we need to. I think we kind of need the wild card. I don't know if Mike gonna be ready for that, but and Marcus Williams. I don't know. That's a hard one, but. Do we get the bye? Do we not? That's a hard one, especially because I think Tennessee's just gonna beat the shit out of Green Bay tonight. Yeah, tomorrow. I think Green Bay's gonna beat the shit out of. I think Tennessee's gonna beat the shit out of Green Bay. But other than that, I don't know. Do we play next week? Like that's a hard damn question because we kind of have to now. Because if the Rams beat Seattle, we kind of have no choice but to start everybody. But if Seattle beat, that's a fucking. If Seattle, that's fucking weird. I don't know how that shit works, but we're tied with Seattle right now. And I think the Rams play Arizona next week. Yeah, the Rams play Arizona next week. And I don't know if Arizona wins. If Arizona loses tonight, they gotta win next week, regardless. So I know they're gonna be playing their ass off next week. So I don't know. That might be an issue. That's a hard one. God damn, that's difficult. I don't know. Ah shit. If Arizona win, because Arizona's gonna have, because if Chicago wins against Jacksonville, Arizona's gonna have to win one of those two games to stay, especially because they're losing right now to San Francisco. Last time I saw it. Yeah, that's a hard one. That's a damn difficult ass. That's hard, man. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is this. I don't care that we won the division last night. I do not give a fuck. I don't care. I've seen this for the last 4 years. I thought we had the best team in the league. These bitches peak at that time, and then they fall off. When we're healthy, we are the best team in the league. Find me one team that's better than us. You can't. There's not. We are healthy because when Kansas City was healthy, with Patrick Mahomes and all that, they had to damn near play perfect to beat us. And we ain't have no fucking weapons. We had no weapons. Alvin Kamara was the only name that you knew of. Emmanuel Sanders, but that was it. Like, we didn't have no weapons. Imagine if we play these niggas in the Super Bowl. We gonna whoop their ass. Like, it's not even close, man. Like, they had to damn near play perfect just to beat us then. With a healthy Mike, healthy Callaway, Harris, Sanders, Cook, Kamara, Latavius Murray, Taysom Hill, and if somebody gets sick of the COVID list, like if Jameis Winston gets sick again, it's the last fucking game. You might as well play Taysom Hill, all fucking positions that you can. It's the last game. It's not like we gonna fuck it. All systems go, we get to the Super Bowl. And I think that's why I'm worried. Because we are too damn good. Too damn good for our own damn good sometimes. And I think that scares the shit out of me a little bit. Drew actually looked good last night. The picks that he threw, Emmanuel Sanders should have caught that damn pass. That shit was not that hard. It hit his gloves, it tapped off, and then he popped that shit up in there, and the fucking linebacker was just there to get it. The Cook tried to outrun the damn cornerback. Like, why would you outrun a safety or a cornerback? Like, that made no sense. When you are bigger than this man, he's not going to jump in front of you if you physically are in front of him. Like, I don't understand that. Why you try to go up and then turn? That shit didn't make any sense. But anyway, I didn't really blame those two interceptions on Drew Brees. It is what it is. I think we get to the Super Bowl, man. I really do. But the way the matchups are looking right now is we either going to have two NFC West teams in the Dome, and then we're going to have either to go to Green Bay or have another game in the Dome. And the way I'm looking at this, man, to be honest with y'all, man, the way it looks, if the Rams win tomorrow and Arizona beats them and gets into the playoffs, we play Arizona. And then we get Tampa goes to, I think, Washington. Somehow, okay. Tampa goes to Washington. I think they will end up as the 5th seed. Tampa will end up as the 5th or the 6th seed, whatever the way. Either way it goes, somebody's going to Washington. Whoever the 5th seed is, if it's Tampa, Rams, or Seattle, they're going to Washington. They're going to win that game. They're going to go to Green Bay. I think if Green Bay's playing Tampa, they're going to get your ass whooped. Green Bay is going to lose that game to Tampa. They cannot beat Tampa. I don't give a fuck how y'all want to slice it. Tom Brady has played in the cold. That's why I feel like Tampa could beat the shit out of Green Bay. If they play the Rams, they're going to lose to the Rams. The Rams can outplay them. Defensively, Green Bay doesn't want to see the Rams. Because their strength is offense. And Rams have a defense. Aaron Donald will wreck shit. And it ain't pretty. Green Bay does not want to see the Rams. If they play Seattle, they might beat Seattle. That's it. They play Seattle, they're going to beat Seattle. That's why I feel like we're going to have 3 games in the dome. Because Tampa's going to beat Green Bay. Rams are going to beat Green Bay. We're either going to play Arizona in the winner of Seattle Rams. If we play the Rams, it's going to be a difficult matchup. If we play Seattle, we got enough offensive firepower, and we will control the clock long enough to keep Seattle off the field. We have to just bracket DK Metcalf. Now, I don't know the fuck going to be on that, but I know they're going to bracket DK Metcalf like they did Calvin Johnson back in the day. Nobody gets hero ball. Marshawn Lattimore or Janeau Jenkins, fuck that. No, one safety is going with one of y'all on DK Metcalf the entire game. The rest of you motherfuckers, man up and shut these motherfuckers down. After that, that's it. I don't care after that. But that's how we doing that. If we play the Rams, it's going to be a difficult game. If we play Arizona, it's going to be difficult for, like, the first half. Because our defense is always, like, a second-half defense for some apparent fucking reason. I don't know why. We play these motherfuckers and we let this second-half shit get... But I think if we could keep Kyler Murray in the pocket and force him to be a thrower, like we have to do with Russell Wilson probably, we could beat the Cardinals easy. We could beat the Cardinals so easy. I don't really see the Cardinals' defense as a threat. And I think we got too much talent on offense. Again, this goes back to if Drew Brees and the Sean Payton come up with a fucking proper game plan, run the ball, control clock, keep Arizona off the field. When they do get on the field, defense, press their ass, do not let them get past you. Physically man their ass, and do not let them get past you. And that's it. We beat Arizona easy, move on to the next round. Now, if it's Seattle or Rams, Seattle, I think we could beat easy because they really don't have a run game. Russell Wilson can make plays out of his ass. That's just pretty obvious. Same thing with Kyler Murray, but we would have kind of like tape on both because we just played Kyler Murray. Same size, kind of veteran, but Russ is a veteran. He's been in this situation long enough to know certain situations. But I don't fear Seattle's defense. The Rams will be a difficult game because they're defense. But I don't fear the Rams' offense. And then that means either we're going to Green Bay or Tampa's coming to us. We're going to beat the shit out of Tampa. I don't fear Tampa. I'm not afraid of these motherfuckers. I don't fear them. They haven't been dangerous for years. I don't fear these dudes. If you fear them, I don't know why. Tom Brady, and I keep hearing this shit. Tom Brady. Tom Brady's a GOAT. Yes, he's an icon. He's a legend. But have y'all seen the last 2 games that we played these dudes? Fuck the Tampa game. Go back to week 1. That's when we had no practice, no OTAs, no training camp, and we still damn near blew these dudes out that game. You telling me with a healthy Saints versus a healthy Tampa, you telling me these bitches gonna beat us? The fuck out of here. They gonna beat the shit out. And then we got the Super Bowl on the line, my nigga. Bro, we're going to whoop the fuck out of Tampa. They're gonna be mad, and they're gonna come out with the fury, and they're gonna do all that rah-rah-rah shit. I don't fear Tampa's defense. Their front seven is the shit. But they back end, I do not fear. I am not scared of. We're going to whoop their ass in the dome. We go to Green Bay. We're going to whoop their ass in Lambeau. I don't fear nobody. It doesn't even scare me. The only team I'm concerned about is the Rams. And the only reason why is because of the defense, and that's it. That's it. That's the only team I'm afraid of, kind of, is the defense of the Rams. But I don't fear anybody. And if I'm looking at the AFC, Buffalo. I don't even fear Kansas City. I fear Buffalo more than Kansas City because Josh Allen is like a young Big Ben. And if he don't take hits, like he'll take the hit and still get. And also they got Stephon Diggs, but they running game ain't shit. But Josh Allen can run, so that brings another level of shit. But yeah, I don't really fear nobody. Buffalo's the only team I really fear in the AFC, and Rams are the only team I fear in the NFC because of their defense. That's about it. Those are the only two teams, man. But I think we could beat anybody's ass when we're healthy. We gotta get healthy, which brings me back to what I said earlier. Do we play next week? If Green Bay, which I know they're gonna lose tomorrow to Tennessee, but if it's a slim hope of getting that number 1 seed, do you play everybody? Do you take that chance? Risk Drew Brees getting re-injured. Risk Alvin getting hurt. Do you risk it? With a slim chance. We got to hope and pray Green Bay defense, Chicago's defense wake up and just dominate Green Bay. And, I mean, if they playing for the playoffs on the line because Arizona and everything, we'll see. But that's my feeling towards this whole year. I refuse to have another 2021 letdown in the playoffs. I will fucking refuse. I refuse. So the Saints better get their shit together. You got a week to really know what the fuck your team is made of. You better get it fucking fixed. I do not know what to do. Defense, I hope y'all get healthy. We need this shit. Like I said, we've been sitting on this rookie Zach Brown for a while now. I want to see if he can really step up. Quan Alexander's out. You got to step up, man. Alexander Saloni is not that type of linebacker. He can't do the rush, but he can do the pass. I mean, he can't do the pass, but he can do the rush. What do we do with that? Because Demario Davis can't do every fucking thing. So, I'm ready. Oh, good God. Oh, shit. Playoffs 2021. Fuck. Let's go. All right, fuck it, let's go.